Okay, so welcome to the bus. I've got a few things to say about this game myself, but loading it up, there's an early access disclaimer. Thank you for participating. I received this game for free. I haven't paid for it. You need to be aware that this game is not final, and you might, or it says, and thus offers limited content and features, very limited, might I add, will have serious performance issues, early access or not. It should be at least playable, might often crash or not even start at all. You might lose your save games and progress. It will receive updates which change the experience. There will be bugs, a lot of bugs, seriously lots of bugs. So, it's like pre-alpha. This shouldn't even realistically right now be in early access. I mean, that's based on what they've said. Obviously that stuff's there just to cover their own back. So the only thing we have right now, economy, multiplayer, all that sort of stuff's not available. There are save games, might lose them. There is a roadmap, however, and it's in alpha. Okay, so free play is all we can do. There's a map, and it's on a 1-to-1 scale of Berlin in Germany. But before we jump into this game, there's a couple of things I want to show you because you have to be careful with this game. This company charge through the roof for their products. So let's jump over to the Steam store pages for their other games and for another bus simulator that if you like these sorts of games you might want to pick up and try instead of these ones. So the very first one we're going to take a look at is Fern Bus Simulator. Bear in mind, these games, I'm pretty sure, let me quickly search just to make sure that I'm correct. I am. So to buy this game is £21.95, so it's £22. And that's for the bus, the game we are playing in this video. Looking at Fern Bus Simulator, which was made by the same people, published by the same company, this costs £27. You can get the Platinum Edition for £36. I want you to be careful if you play these games of their DLC. They do have a couple of free things in there, but if you take a look at France, for an example, £22 for a map expansion. If you have a look, where is it? Because I've looked at this stuff before. MAN Lions Coach 3rd Gen. So this is DLC. Or what do you get in this? About this content. There's 4 variants. So you get 1 extra bus, 4 variants of it, and it's £11.50. So that is fairly expensive, almost half the price of the game for a coach, not even a bus, it's a coach. You get 4 variants, that's what you get for £11.50. The game itself is £27. There is some DLC in there that's very expensive. £22 for France, for an example. Netherlands is £7.50. Then you've got, it looks like a double-decker for £13.50, which is half. Adding all the DLC for their game into my basket, or into the cart, is £159, just under £159. The game itself is £27. If we move on to their next game, Tourist Bus Simulator, this is £27 too. This one came out in 2018, Fern Bus came out in 2016. If we look at the DLC for this one, £87.80, so £88. If you look here though, £11.50, same price, MAN Lions Coach 3rd Gen. Exactly the same DLC for 2 different games. Tourist Bus Simulator, Fern Bus Simulator. They have exactly the same DLC. Even this one is exactly the same. They've just simply changed the colour on the buses that you are purchasing. It's very, very expensive DLC. It's far too much because if we take a look at the Bus Simulator 18 game, this one costs £27. If we have a look at their DLC, £29.60, a lot cheaper. So if we look here, we have you've got a pack of Mercedes-Benz buses for £5.40, another bus pack for £4.50. You have the official map extension for £11.70. So in this extension, whatever you want to call it, you have 9 new missions with a playtime of up to 10 hours. Expand your game by 2 municipal districts, 2 skins, 4 decals and 20 bus stops. Many new road miles. Connect an airport and a tourist region in the city centre. Meet new characters. Also introduce you to the new missions. And then enhanced voiceovers. So you get new skins and everything, 10 hours roughly of playtime, and that is £11.70 for their game. That's a map extension and everything. And then just France for Fern Bus is £22. The reason I'm bringing this up in the video about the bus is because it's currently £22, and if we go back and have a look at that game, if we scroll down, you have the features, which is just your basic sort of bus simulator game. If we look at the early access, so phase 1 is currently where it's at. You have a bus line TXL with various routes, 2 bus variants, single player free play mode, passenger transport with boarding and deboarding, passenger ticket sale. They have done an update and brought it into 1.1, but then phase 2 will receive additional updates. You get modding tools, multiplayer mode for free play, additional bus line 100 and 200, 2 new bus variants, AI buses, so currently in the game there are no AI buses, true to original depot, with connection to all bus lines, full controller support. Then phase 3, which will be, I think they said anywhere between 8 and 16 months for this to come out. You have economy mode where you create your own company, you buy vehicles and hire staff, you maintain and repair the vehicles of your fleet, you generate income via ticket sales. And you also have the multiplayer mode for economy, which is going to be the biggest playing point for me personally. I might actually jump in and try the single player one too. You then get an additional bus line with various routes. You get the final bus variant, AI trams, announcements and NPC audio dialogues, free roaming area, blah blah blah, complete tutorial and checklists. So if we go up and we have a look at their early access notes, this will probably take 8 to 16 months of iterations and development. And then you've got all the stuff, how is it going to be different to early access? And then will the game be priced differently during and after early access? The price of the bus will be increased in steps as more and more features and content will be added during the early access. So if you are interested in this game, pick it up now, because the more they add to it, the more expensive it's going to become. That happens with a lot of games, but my point is, they'll go through early access, they will eventually build up and bring the stuff in, with the economy mode for both single player and multiplayer coming in with the final update, which might be a year away from now, might even be a little bit longer. It's currently £22 for literally the bare bones alpha version of the game. It's going to become more expensive, and then we'll probably see a lot of the expensive DLC. We might even see the MAN 3rd gen coach with like 4 variants come into the game for another £13 or whatever it was. We might see a map extension come in for £22 or something. This is so expensive for what you get. I'm not going to judge the gameplay just yet. I haven't personally played it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to jump into the game. We're going to play it and see exactly how it feels. But personally, just based off the price they charge for the stuff they release, I would much rather go and play Bus Simulator 18, which I'm pretty sure has the company stuff where you can make your own company and hire different drivers, AI buses, all that sort of stuff. I'm pretty sure the game releases with those things, and that company is also working on Bus Simulator 21. So I'm not trying to knock this game down. I'm just saying, be careful. This is a very expensive sort of path to go down if you're into your bus simulators, because this company charges the earth for the stuff they release, and sometimes they'll just simply change the colour on stuff and they'll forward that DLC into their next game, which is a very, very cheeky way of doing things. So let's actually get into the game now and we'll see what the gameplay is like. They've got dynamic weather, which is pretty good. You can just jump in with it storming, fog and precipitation, fog. So basically rain, sunny, storm, fog and rain. So, I mean, that's quite cool. Line and tour, there's... Well, we go to all these different stops, and then we have another line that we can do. So there's 2 lines available. We'll just do the first one. You can select the date you want to do it, your start time, all that sort of stuff. So, I mean, in terms of gameplay, alpha, the options you have for playing the game, just like the weather, you can change the control mode, there's different vehicles. It seems okay, but as they start releasing more and more features, are they going to be free features or are they going to be expensive features? That's the only thing that puts me off wanting to sink time into this game. I've had it for a little while, receiving the key for free, and just haven't got round to it because it doesn't... Like, it's not attracting me, just knowing their history of DLCs and stuff. And the game's really loud. You can use F1 to send feedback. I mean, it doesn't look too bad, does it? I mean, it's quite laggy. Okay, it's smoothed itself out. So, left mouse button. Oh, I need to turn game sound down. I'm going to lose my eardrums. Enter the driver's seat with C. Start ignition with I. Start the board computer and enter the tool number. Okay, right, so you can zoom in when you're looking around. So if I clear that and go 4811. Okay, right, so now we're on to... You're all getting on without a ticket. Set the gear into neutral. Gear, neutral. Start, engine, hold I. There we go, turn on the headlights with L. Oh, there we go. Air conditioning. Close front door with F8. Is there any way to make my HUD bigger? Press and hold the foot brake with S down. Wait, shift gear up with left shift. Loosen the parking brake. Accelerate. Oh, we're off! Oh, look at us go! I'm guessing that... Like, we have different views, which is quite cool. Wait, 3... Oh my god, 3 is to look left, 4 is to look right. Graphics, FOV, it was on 80 by default. I'll try setting it to 90... I'll go to 100. Accept. There we go, I can see more. I turn the motion blur. I can't increase the UI. I want to be able to change my UI scale. I don't know if there is a... Wait, it is free play. Surely I don't have money and stuff. Yes, we are off! It's a little bit, like, frame rate. Like, there's a couple of issues with the frame rate. Nothing too bad, though. I thought there was people moving in my house. Well, my flat. There are people getting on and off, yeah, I've done it. See, nobody's buying tickets. Oh, I am out of here. I don't care about traffic. You can all wait for me. Oh, I can't turn the bus. Yes, no damage because I'm not in economy, it's free play. Yeah, this is very, very early access. It doesn't feel too bad, though. I've got to go 1 kilometre to the next bus stop. Got to get our speed on. We've got no choice. I'm going to perform an overtake. I'm sorry, but I don't care. I'm just going to drive in the wrong side of the road. Now I'm going to get back. Hey, that was close. I think I actually broke something. And I drift it. Handbrake on. Oh, I drifted around that corner. Wait, is my bus still kneeling? Yeah, this is definitely too early to... I mean... The things I can say is running smooth. You can see that from the gameplay. There is the functionality of opening your doors and driving around. But other than that... Wait, I don't have to stop there. No. It is telling me I've got to carry on going. Right, let's go back to this stop. And then I'm pretty much going to wrap the video up there. There is no point carrying on. It's far too early in development. Or far too early in the early access to judge this game. There's... All I can tell you, it's smooth, you can drive, you can open and close your doors, people can get on and off the bus. That's it. And the worst thing is, it's phase 3, when the economy mode comes out, and people actually pay for their tickets, you start your own company and stuff, which might not be for the next year. To charge £22 for this? Too much. It should have had... maybe even bigger increments of a price increase when there are more features. Look, stop here and then pop down here, open your doors. I don't have to deal with any tickets. Literally not a single person comes to me for tickets. And that stuff might not change for a long time. But for now, the game is incredibly bare bones. It even states it's an alpha, tells you your game saves might disappear and stuff. For £22, if I were to sit there and think about it, I could probably name hundreds of games that are actually worth playing for that amount of money. But yeah, we're going to leave it there. Let me know your thoughts and stuff about it in the comments. I will see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed it.